Hey guys, David here, BreezeFlippers. I thought I'd show you real quick my setup again. I think I finally got the lights figured out, and I'm kind of hoping that this is it's going to work. So I've actually taken pictures all day yesterday and this morning of video games. Yesterday I was using the black mat on the bottom, and I got to noticing after I'd done 100 or so that when I went back in to put them into list perfectly or list easier and get them listed, it was a little dark, and so I could not change them in eBay to lighten them up or do anything. So I'm running them as they are. I'm not retaking them, but I did actually end up using some negative density film, and I don't know if I can show you. I'll see if I can show you. Yeah, I think I can. I can show you kind of what's going on here. So these are the lights that I said I've used in the past, and they've worked fairly well. But I ended up putting some ND6 film over the top of them, and that seems to have toned it down enough that it actually looks pretty good on the camera. So again, using the V4K camera from the IP-EVO. It was about $105. It's a document scanner camera, but it has pretty high grade photos on it. So I think 8 megapixel, which I think that the photos are actually higher grade than what eBay even needs. So I think it's overkill in some sense, but this seems to work. And I kind of like the white, using my normal photo area. It seems like the light has a little bit of reflection. There's a little bit of shadow, but overall it's not bad looking, so I think it's good. So the only thing I'm probably having to deal with at this point is trying to make it a little bit easier to see so that I don't have to go back in and edit all the photos. I can use Photo Room to do that, but I'm only allowed 250 a month to batch. So last night I had over, I think probably yesterday I had over 700 photos. So there was no way I was going to do all of them. I did 250 of them, and I kind of sat at that, and I thought, well, I might do some more. But again, the process, guys, very easy. These are all, so I'm listing today, so in case you wonder when I'm listing, I don't know if you can see these. These are, some of these are sealed DC animated movies, Batman, Ninja, there's like all kinds of different ones. I've done very well with these in the past, and that's probably where I'm going to, I'm just going to list them straight out, because I was going to sell them on Dibdit. I have a bunch to sell on Dibdit. I probably will do that, but I'm going to use these in here and just try to see if we can do them. I don't really do a lot of media because I don't know. I just really, the media I have, I'm looking for something that's a little bit more of value, but it does work really well for the media, and it has worked really well for games. Now that I've got this kind of set up, the color's good and everything's good. So this thing's fast. I'm telling you, you can kind of fly through these. In case you wonder what I do is I have a whole bunch of tags made up already with my SKU numbers on it. So when I throw it in the bin, I can do that. This one I've got 2 of. For some reason, the guy that I bought this from, the booth had, or his storage unit had 2 of a lot of things, which made me wonder if the guy might have been a reseller, but kind of hard to tell. So since this one has 2, I need to write 2 on it so I know to put 2 into the listing. And then we'll put that in the center. The only problem I have, and this is kind of a problem, is I tend to put my hand in there too fast. So you gotta take your time a little bit. I noticed yesterday in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos that I took, there were about 3 of them where I missed them. They just didn't get taken. So so I must have like not heard it. It didn't click, because you can hear the distinctive noise to click it. Now these are not sealed, so I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to hide the number so that nobody can see the free number and just get a free movie. We're going to hit that and then flip these around so that they can see them. Teen Titans. I know that there's some pretty decent comics with Teen Titans. We'll hide that again. Just take pictures. I like to take the pictures of the inside of the disc as well. Seems to work. And then just put a tag on the back, photograph the tag. I don't like to cover the barcode if I can help it, because List Easier, I think, does use the barcodes. So this one's got a lot of stuff in it. It's even got a ticket in it. Yeah, like some sort of a ticket. Thank you for your purchase. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what this is. $7.50 promo code. Interesting. This is the Watchmen complete motion comic. So kind of cool. I've never watched the Watchmen. I don't know if it's good or not. Don't know. So I'll have to check it out. Some of these I kind of wanted to watch. The ones that were sealed, I didn't want to open them though, but wouldn't mind watching them because they look pretty cool. Let's see if we can get this one open, pull all the stuff out so that they can see it without seeing the code. Oh, we can do that. All right. This is the digital copy. Let's see. Well, we'll throw it this way first. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm talking and doing two things at once. I suppose that's probably my problem. So it kind of fills the photo. I mean, but at the same time, you know, on eBay, you're trying to do that anyway, right? I mean, you really want to fill the entire photo as much as you can. And some of these I'm not taking the same number of pictures of every time. I am actually going in on List Easier, and I'm selecting the number of photos and then moving them over. That seems to work better for me, because if I'd say, okay, 5, everything's 5, it would be great if everything was 5, but sometimes you need an extra photo or less photos depending on if it's a sealed item or something. So anyway, so that's kind of what's going on with the videos. It works out really, really well. I think it's going to work great for comics as well. So let's see, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 89, 15-cent comic. We're going to see if we can just take a quick picture of one and just take a look at it and see what it looks like. But colors look good. Got to stretch it out a little bit because it is taller. So got to zoom out. Yeah, I think this is going to do fine. So picture looks good. This comic, I don't remember how much it goes for. It's not one of the more expensive ones, but I think it'll work pretty well. This seems to work pretty good. So we'll just get that. I'm not getting a lot of glare. So the real test is going to come later this week when I do the graded comics. So I'm going to definitely get those out and start working on those probably in the next day or so. Hopefully it will have a slow week this week. I'm hoping it'll have a slow week this week. But we'll see, because last week work was busy. Things were crazy. And honestly, I don't think I could do another week like that. So, but we had a lot going on too, which was, you know, good business-wise. Let's see, anniversary of Hulk, number 300. Huh, it's actually pretty decent shape. It has, no, I guess it doesn't. It looks like it has some chipping on the edge. It'll sell well, at least, or this will go on eBay. I'm not going to, this was one I wanted to get graded at one time, but it's Hulk number 300, but it just has too many problems, and I don't think the grade that comes back would be good enough to get me anything worthwhile on it. It's not one I'm collecting, but it is cool though. I do like Spider-Man on the front. I don't think you can see it. Can you see that? It's hard, I know. This camera wants to do what it wants. I'm still learning the camera, guys. That's just the bottom line. I'm still learning how to use it. There are definitely some things about it that make me crazy sometimes. So let's see. And as far as comics go, I always do front, back, front, inside front cover, or at least the title page, and then the inner side, because I just think people like to see what the pages look like inside. And then you can also get a good view of the staples, because, you know, staples matter. If you were thinking about potentially sending this off to be graded or something, you would definitely want to make sure that it has at least some good qualities to it. So I've taken a lot more pictures in the past, but recently I just think that sometimes it's maybe a little overkill. I don't know if people are looking at them that much, but maybe they are. And maybe I'm making a mistake by not doing them. We'll do another one here. This is Marvel superheroes featuring the Hulk and Submariner. Another Hulk copy. Another one, nice one though. This is a 20-cent comic. This one actually is really clean. Yeah, I mean, I looked this one up to see. I don't even remember what it would go for. I'd have to look it up and see what it would do. I don't know. We'll look it up and see in a little bit. I'll hold on a second. I'll put it on pause. I'll tell you real quick. Definitely not worth grading. Better to sell it as a raw comic because it is. Let's see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, there we go. It is. There's only one graded that I see, and at 9.6 it sold for $77. So it would not be worth it. There's nobody really looking for this one. It's kind of interesting old artwork though. I do like that, but it's not one that I'd want to sell. Or sell like that, or send in for grading. I mean, it could be cleaned. This thing could be. Yeah, I don't think it could get even 9.6. It's so, the cover is so good on it though. The color and everything is just perfect, but it's got a little bit of chipping on the right side. It's got some spine ticks that can be taken out, but in some back it's got some spine ticks, but nothing breaks color. Definitely got some corner issues. It would need to be cleaned in the back. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about this one. It's not one I was planning on sending in anyway, but it might sell on eBay. Somebody's going to want it. So we'll try to move this one and see what happens. I tried to sell it and dibbed it. I don't really know why nobody wanted it, which was surprising to me because there's a lot of people that do collect Hulk. So and it isn't terrible. It isn't a terrible copy. Actually, it's a really good copy, to be honest with you. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know what to put on it. Maybe, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I really don't know. Got to look it up. That's one of those things where sometimes off the top of your head, you don't know what you think, but given the age, you can probably get a little bit more for it, but I'll have to look it up and see. But I'm sure it will just not be a huge seller. It had 14 on the back of it, so I think they were trying to sell it at one point for $14. So the only other one I'm thinking about listing today is this one, for as comics go. I'll probably do some more later tonight. I do have a comic auction on Monday night. By the time this video comes out, it may or may not be, you may already be past it, so I don't know. This one's terrible. But I will, I'm going to do some, I got some new comics. This is Lobo's back, and it is a cool book because it's a die cut. I don't know if you can see the inside. He's got his butt showing. Lobo is a character. And this is a cool book. I thought about selling it on Dibbed at one time, but again, I think this will go for a little bit more. And honestly, I was debating about holding on to it because the movie's coming out. And, or Lobo's going to be in a movie. I don't think it's his own movie, but I think he's going to be coming out in one of the movies. So if that's the case, it always seems like movies drive up prices. So we may sit this one out and, you know, let it simmer a little while and see if we do get any interest in it. I'll probably list a little bit higher just on the outside knowledge that it is going to be coming out. But man, this is brand new. I mean, literally brand new. So I think it's a cool book, but it's not really a trade. I think it's a prestige. Anyway, it's pretty thick. Could be a trade, I guess. I guess it's a trade. So I sometimes don't know. Sometimes the trades look like they could be either way. Let's see. I don't know. It's tagged like a prestige, but I think it is a trade. So anyway, cool stuff. This is what's going on, guys. This is what my day off consists of, and it's I don't know. It's a hat day too, honestly. It is one of those early mornings where I got up and worked out. I didn't have to get up too early, but I did because Sherry works, and I had to get up and help her with her stuff before she took off. But yeah, it's just been that day. So yesterday's video on that came out this morning, on Monday morning. Make sure you go check it out because we did put the code in there for the giveaway that we're doing this week. So we're going to do that on Sunday, the next Sunday video that we do. Anyway, sales already picked up this morning too, which is crazy. I said that we have one sale a weekend. Well, we had one last night late, and then 2 more this morning. So basically 3 overnight, which is the way it's been going. It's feast or famine right now, guys. So, but this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to kind of show the whole setup again and say, hey, I think we got this working. I like, I'll say again, I think that the black, on the bottom down here, because I had this board that I was using, which, is a big black board. Well, not the white side, but this was the target area. You can kind of see where I was shooting it from. But I felt like it made it too dark on all the games. Some of the games, especially the darker color games, and if you had something that was really dark, like something like this cover, it just didn't show up and as well as I wanted. And it looked good while I was doing it, but then after I was done, I was like, ugh, it didn't look good. I should have stopped. Lesson learned. Take a bunch of photos and do a quick set of listings and see what it looks like first before you get all the way through. Because I have one full-size bin of games, so there's probably 100 games in there. And then another bin that's got about 60 games in it, and then another bin that's probably got another 30 games in it. And I had done almost all of them before I got there and realized last night when I was doing the listings that it just didn't look good. It didn't look as good as I like it. And for whatever reason, List Easier, you cannot edit a picture because it gives you an error. It says you cannot mix EPS and something. So I assume it's because of the way that the pictures are uploaded through List Easier that it's done differently or maybe hosted differently. Now that may change once that listing goes live. I'm not sure. So I've got some that are going live today. I'm going to try it and see if I can update the pictures, if I can just drop a white background on it or change it or just, size them a little bit. That would make me feel so much happier. So I'm hoping that's the case, but we're going to find out. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you guys. I do use these little reflectors. That seems to help kind of get some of the lights and maybe break up some of the shadow that hang down from the top on that. You know what, if I could just turn off the face tracking on this camera. Again, learning the camera, guys. All right, so just kind of see, but you can see these little, things that are hanging down right here. They're reflectors. They have a white background. They're like a little book. You can open them up. Well, heck, I can show you. It is you can see it. This is all white back here, so you can use that as kind of a reflector. Also a black, so you can see that. And then this is a silver. So I kind of have these sitting in here just basically so that the silver hangs down and it's reflecting back the light. One of the things I noticed yesterday when I was doing this was that I was getting light from all kinds of sides, and it was actually, it was causing some weird pictures to come out really weird. So lighting is just tricky. And normally I would just take pictures without all this stuff, right? I would just take it with my iPhone and do this. But because I'm trying to do these with List Easier, because I'm trying to do so many so fast, that's what I got the camera for. And I think going forward for comics and books and video games and, movies, if I decide to do any, it's perfect for that. So, but I just got to get to the point where I can manage the pictures a little bit better. Maybe, I might have to pay for the upgraded photo room. I have the Pro now, but you're only, even on the Pro, only allowed 250 photos a month. So, I don't know. It'd be great if I had an option in List Easier to edit the photos or just remove backgrounds, but I don't think they do. Maybe somebody can correct me if I can go look and see. But anyway, this isn't too bad though. I'm not complaining. My little stress thing. I didn't realize it was sitting there. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. So, and the pictures are really good as far as this camera goes. It takes really, really good photos. So if it's something that you guys are looking at trying, or you have a lot of photos like books or magazines, or, you're taking, I think this would work great for like postcards. It would work great for, it might even work good for cards, regular cards. I hadn't really thought about that, but I wonder if, like, I don't know, here's a Pokemon that came out of something. Let me see. Let me just be curious about this. if you zoom in on it, I suppose it, yeah, actually it's pretty good. Yeah, you could take pretty good pictures with that. Huh. You can even zoom in a little further. So yeah, it's not bad. So that might be something I could do with some cards. I do have some cards to list. I just don't, I don't know, just haven't had time. Time is the killer right now, guys. It is my arch nemesis. I have so many things I want to do and so many things I want to get done, but you know, I can only have so much time during the day, and then your weekends you run out of time, and you know, you got to still take care of the house, and part-time is part-time. That's what part-time selling is, and you have to fit it in somewhere. So that, social media, and all the other stuff that we want to do. But that's why we keep looking forward to retirement. It's going to come someday, real soon, guys. But until then, you know, we got to get to that point. But anyway, let me know. What do you think, guys? Is it doable? Is it workable? Do you think this is a good plan, or you think you think there any way you can improve it? ND6 is what I'm using as far as the filters go. It's just a paper. I mean, these are literally like I cut them up from a big sheet of paper, so you can see that's exactly what it does. Just kind of cuts it out. I have extras so that I can dim it down, but it was just too dim, and the issue was that it was washing out the white on some of the video games. So this seems to work. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm David, BreezeFlippers. We'll see you.